Hi everybody, welcome to Tori's Cash Corner, and today we are going to be doing Gabe's cash stuffing. And I was supposed to have some money that's mine that was in his account, but he forgot to pull it out that day. It was a long story. So we're actually just stuffing Gabe's paycheck right now, and this is his first paycheck of June, and he got a total of 1,174, but we only pulled out 967, but some things got left in the bank, and then I left some of the bills that were coming up, but I already had them stuffed in the envelope, so I just essentially paid back. So the money here that is being stuffed is not everything we're going to stuff. Like, this is only $967, but we actually, if you saw my cash stuffing reel, have $1,098 to stuff today. So that's what we will be working with. And so we're going to be kind of switching some things around. And I also noticed while I was going through his binder that I have half of his loan already allocated, so we don't have to do the full loan amount. So we're going to be kind of adjusting numbers as we go. So per usual, I am going to have my cash sheet over here to the side, and I'm going to be highlighting as we go through. And also I have gone through Gabe's binder, and there is no Lost Lands envelope, and his rent and his car payment envelope are different for right now because they were the most messed up. So right now, this is just Gabe's temporary rent envelope. Oh, and there's a cat hair with it. And then also for his, here it is, for his car payment, that envelope also split. So this is the temporary one. I'm designing a bunch of new things for this binder, but also this dashboard. If you have not seen it's like an hour long video, but it's my Happy Mail opening. This I won from Cooper's giveaway, and I thought it went super nice with Gabe's binder. So here it is. She's so cute. Okay, so like I said, Gabe's about to be getting a whole new binder setup, so ignore the way it looks right now. I have a lot of stuff happening right now, and so just one thing at a time, you know. Envelopes aren't my top priority right now. So yeah, anyways, let's just get started. So rent per usual is gonna get $398. So there's the 300, and then let's see, I have a 50, a 20, 2 10s, a 5, and let's do some nastier ones. Hang on. I know there's some crusties in there. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this should be $398. So we have 100, 200, 350, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98. Perfect. So that is the first half of his rent. Okay. And let me mark this off. Oh, also pardon any, that was a terrible highlighting job. Pardon any background noise. The window's open. I have foster teenagers now. Actually, they're not, I guess they're kids, but they're teens, downstairs, and everyone's just kind of hanging out here today. It's just a nice Saturday, I guess. Okay. Power is getting $68, and that's the full power, actually. So our power wasn't too bad this month. We get some nasties again. Our power bill wasn't too bad this month, so we're each just having to contribute 68, which is awesome. Got all the nasty ones. Okay, so I can just start. Oh my doggy. It's very sudden. Okay, so this has 50, 65, 66, 67, $68, and that's his full power portion. And then I'll just pull this out when the power bill's due, which isn't until like next week, I believe. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we have a water bill, but I should probably make a note to myself to have Gabe check. Okay. The Wi-Fi is getting $38, and that's the full Wi-Fi amount as well. A lot of eights, I'm realizing. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So this is 28, 35, 36, 37, and $38 going to the Wi-Fi. Awesome. The gas bill we did just pay at the beginning of this month, so there's nothing in that. And then phone bill needs a total of $155, and I believe right now, well, right now we should have 55, 40, 55. Oh, what the? 20, 40, 55, 65. Is that correct? 40, 55, 65. Oh, we have 65. We only need 155. So let me see. Interesting. Okay, we only need $90. So I'm going to cross off here. Oh, didn't mean to bump you. I'm going to cross this off here and write that we only did $90. And I'm actually just going to make this so we have 155 in here. So hang on. Okay, so we're going to give those 10s here. So we have 120, 40, 55. So that is the full phone bill, and I believe it's due next week as well. So that is fully done. Okay, awesome. And then subscriptions, so he did get the Xbox Game Pass subscription, and that's so he can play Minecraft and then Forza, is that what it's called, with his brothers. So that is in his bank, and that's so he can already, oh my gosh, I just ripped a hangnail back hella far, sorry, Jesus. And the Xbox is already in there, so he can just pay for it like right now kind of thing. And so the only subscription that he has coming out of his account is Google Storage, which is only $2. So we're going to donate some nice $2 in here. Subscriptions. Okay. And then car payments. I don't believe I have anything right now going to this. Well, not that I wrote down. Let me highlight Google here. Okay, car insurance is getting nothing. That was just paid, and that's what I kept in the bank, and then I had money in here and I just put it in this mixture. I had like the full amount in here, and then I just left the full amount in his account and then just kept the cash, so that way I didn't have to pull out as much cash, if that makes sense. Renter's insurance isn't until the beginning of next month. Credit card, I think he just paid that. Now I'm having a mental fart. Hang on. Oh, his credit card is also due on the 5th, so that's passed. So loan, I wrote down that we need $108, but I did not realize we have $54 in here. But I don't want to keep it in this denomination, so we're gonna put this 5 in these ones in here. So we're adding 54 to here, but we're actually gonna take the full 108. Hang on. It just started going. Let me check now. Okay. Okay, so we have 100, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that is the full loan amount now. And we just made it that way because I had actually had the loan having that $100 bill, so I didn't really have anywhere else for that to go. So 108 is in there now. The IRS, I had money in here, like the full amount, and I just left it in his account and then rolled that over to, it's in here now as well. The storage doesn't get anything. Momo doesn't currently need anything. His gas has $40, but that just stayed in his account, and I can probably actually, just realized I'm taking other stuff out, right? Don't really need that one. Okay, nothing for households because he just paid for that. He doesn't have anything for this. $30. I know this says I owe you 20 or I owe you 12, but that's because he ended up going to get something and we didn't have money for it. So like he ended up going to get something that was in this section, so I just said we owed this 12, but we'll just add the $30 that I had assigned to this, and I just am doing this in 3/10, and we won't add an extra 12, and we'll just see how that goes, I guess. So this has $30 in it now. Travel had the full 56 in it. I left the 56 in the bank and then took it out and put it over here. And that is all now. For Gabe's binder, it is now white. It's not as like full as it usually is, you know? There's not as many envelopes, I don't think. Well, we just lost like 4, so. Okay. Continuing on with this list though, we have some subscriptions. Barf. Okay. We have some subscriptions on here. So I don't know if I stated this in a video, but I changed mine and Gabe's Spotify. So like I shared a Spotify. Ow, I just pinched my skin. I shared a Spotify with Ellie. We had like the Spotify Duo or whatever it's called, and I think I was paying $13.99, so like a total of like $14. And no, I was paying $17.99 for a total of like $18. And Gabe was paying $13.99 for his solo subscription. And we looked and the family plan was only $20. So that's where I'm saving my $7 and he's saving his $3, and then he canceled his PlayStation, and that's what's replacing the Xbox Live subscription on here. So we are now sharing the Spotify bill, and each of our portions is only $10 now, instead of like I'm not paying 17 and he's not paying 14. So we're just sharing Spotify, but it's on my account. So we're gonna add $10 into here for Gabe's portion of that, and then we're also adding another 10 because that's in 2 5s, my bad. Oh, this is all in 5s. Okay. We're adding a total of $20, I guess, into subscriptions. So 5, 10. Let me see if I can get some weird ones. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I might have gotten $25 right there. We only need $20. Okay, here's $20 here. And so 10 of this is for Spotify, which we now share. And then 10 of this is going to HP Plus because if you recall, I stated he is splitting the printer subscription with me because he broke my printer. So $20 is going in here, and then I'm gonna really quick write down so I don't forget. Okay, so now I'm going to cross off both of these, and that's all of Gabe's now official subscriptions. I just didn't want to put those in his subscription envelope because it's not coming out of his account, if that makes sense. Okay, so the rest, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. So we're kind of going to work from here together, I think. So usually I would have done Wizard Wednesdays being pulled out of here, as well as like my other weekly challenges, but I didn't know if we had enough, so I was waiting. But let's go to his rave travels. Yeah. Okay, and we need to add a total of 161 at least in here. So here's 100, 20, 40, 60. Okay, it says 161, but that was when. We'll start with 160, I believe is what I need. I don't remember. Hang on. I'm going to add an extra $80 in here to do a total of 240 being added into here. So $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, right? 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so here's an extra $240 going in here. I have placeholders in here because I have put this money in a safe, just for safety reasons. There's a lot happening in my house right now, so to make myself and Gabe feel better, we have some of these in safes. So $300 is in a safe right now, and then we are adding, I'm gonna have to get more placeholders. Okay, so 300, 400, right? 400. And then this would be 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 450, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 73? Is that right? So, oopsies. 73 plus 87 plus 500. So we had 420, is that correct? Yeah, 420. And then we added 240, correct. Sorry about that car. $660. So I'm actually really quickly, sorry if I just bumped. So I actually just got these placeholders as well from Cooper from his giveaway. So if you haven't seen that, it should be linked in the clip at this point. I don't know if I just bumped something. But I'm going to take this 500 placeholder. Hang on. Let's see. And we'll do 100, 200, 300, 400, 60, 80, 500. Right? 4, 5. Okay. So then I'm going to put this placeholder here, and then these will go with everything else. So this has a $500 placeholder, and then this IOU, and we'll add this in here. So, let me write this down actually before I forget. $660 going into Gabe's rave travel total. Okay, awesome. And then this. So this only got 90, and this got 240. Okay, just need to make sure we know this. And then as you can see here, I put unknown 37. $20 I know needs to go to registration. I completely forgot to add registration to this list, so that was all for this rave portion there, so I'm gonna just put that there. So for registration, it's coming up, I believe, it is coming up at the end of this month. I got the paper finally. So we're gonna add $20 into here. Okay, and let's color one of these off really quick. I'm looking for a blue. Aha. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's not $80 also. So on here, when I first made this, I did not know the total for the registration, what it was going to be. And I looked, and online, if you paid online, it's $55 for him for the 1 year, which is the one we usually get. But if I save 80, I would only need a couple more bucks for the, I don't remember, but I think I have enough now for his first year. Hold on. 10, 20, 35, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we can actually get the registration now. So I might look at that today and see. So next time we might not honestly need to add $20 to here. Woohoo! Cool beans. And if you like these trackers, I can release them. I just didn't know. This is like terribly cut, but it works. So, okay, let's see. I can't write, or this pen isn't working. So registration is done. I'm gonna count and see how much we have left, and then kind of see what we can do from there, because he's been wanting to go to the movies or Dave & Buster's or something like that. So we're gonna see if we maybe have some money to be able to splurge on something like that. And then if anything, I'm gonna break down these with some of these ones. So we'll see how this goes. So let's see, we have 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Holy moly. Okay, I'm actually going to see if we can get some money for Tiny Tuesdays, Sunday savings for sure. And then I want to do for sure Manic Monday. And I don't know if we'll have enough money for Wizard Wednesdays. So let's find out really quick. So I have all my little stickies here. So let me just see if we can do 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30. Here's for Tiny Tuesdays. And I do it this way because he also, sorry, I can't find my thing. He also has things in Tiny Tuesdays and everything else that we play, that sometimes I take, I guess, if that makes sense. And he's cool with that, so it's all good. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try and get for the monthly. I just have not seen the group play. So 5, 10, yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's double check. This is 20. Okay, cool. This is 20. Okay. And then my monthly, not this spider. Okay. I don't know, at one point, my phone stopped recording because I got really distracted. But we were able to fully fund everything for Tuesday. So I think that's everything, and I'm hoping that it caught everything it needed to. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to today's video. I'm sorry that my bracelet's clacking. If there was money and now there's not money like on the table, I dispersed that into his rave like after vacay, and just raves in general. Gosh, I can't think. And then I put like $2 towards ding ding ding. So that I think is everything for the cash stuffing for today. I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna go pre-record Tuesdays because I have it now and I might as well. So yeah, if you have any other questions, please let me know. And I'm hoping next month that I'm able to do a cash stuffing because I have some things coming up, so cross your fingers. But yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're almost to 150 and I'm so excited. And after that, you know, we'll keep going. So yeah, do all the things down below. You know, the usuals. But yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye.